Hi guys, welcome back to this channel. Thanks for stopping by and watching our previous video about the best lists of comedy anime part 1. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest video. In this video, we'll discuss about the best lists of comedy anime part 2 and enjoy watching. Number 10 is Real Life. Real Life is an adaptation of a Japanese manga in webtoon format, written and illustrated by Yayusho, produced by Studio TMS Entertainment, which aired in summer 2016. Apart from the anime adaptation, this manga series also received a live-action film adaptation that aired in 2017. The story begins with a man named Arata Kaizaki, a 27-year-old NEET who has been unemployed for several years, where he only works part-time at a supermarket. One day on his way home, he meets a mysterious man offering him a job, where Arata becomes one of the testers for the real-life project. This project is a scientific experiment to make humans look 10 years younger than their actual age. This brings Arata back to his high school days as a student again. The experiment is expected to provide an opportunity to experience youth once again, where in the process they fix wrong things in the object's past, where the object here is Arata. Number 9 is Barakamon. Barakamon is an anime adaptation of a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Satsuki Yoshino, produced by Studio Kinemasatrix that aired in summer 2014. The manga began serialization in the February 2009 issue of Square Enix Kengan Online. The story follows the journey of a calligraphy artist who one day gets into trouble and he needs to move to a remote island far from the city. Sei Honda, known as a skilled Japanese calligraphy artist despite his young age. The problem comes when an old curator criticized his calligraphy at an art exhibition because this curator thought Honda's calligraphy was too stiff, so it looks like a textbook. Hearing the words of the curator, Honda immediately gets angry and hits him. As a result of this, Honda's father sends him to a remote island. There, he must be able to calm down and find his own style. Although at first Honda just wants to find peace there, but in the end, he's faced with a situation of residents who always bother him, especially a boy named Naru, who is very hyperactive and always energetic. Number 8 is Bland Ass. Bland Ass is an anime adaptation of a 4-panel manga written and illustrated by Miyuki Nakayama that began appearing in Hobonsha's manga Time Kirara Carrot magazine with the October 2013 issue. Then in fall 2017, this series received a TV series adaptation produced by Studio A1 Picture with 12 episodes in total. It tells the story of a high school girl named Maika Sakuranamiya, who finds it difficult to find a part-time job because of her scary and intimidating look when she smiles. Although Maika is the daughter of a rich person, at a young age she wants to be independent, so she wants to find a part-time job. After going through various other failures, Maika finally meets Dino, manager of a cafe style, a coffee shop where waiters interact with customers while playing unique characteristics. It makes Maika finally work as a waitress at the cafe while playing her role as a sadist girl. Number 7 is Engaged to Unidentified. Engaged to Unidentified, or in the Japanese title Mikakuninda Shinkoki, is an anime adaptation of a 4-panel manga written by Cherry Arai. This strip has been airing in Ichijinsa's Manga for Coma Palette magazine since April 2009. Then in winter 2014, the series received an anime adaptation by Studio Doga Kobo with 12 episodes in total. Starting with Kobeniyo Nomori, a high school girl who lives with her mother and older sister Beniyo Nomori. The problem arises when she is 16 years old and gets shocked to learn the fact about the engagement arrangement made by her grandfather in the past. She has to live with her fiancé. As Kobeni spends time adjusting to this new family, she learns that there is more to her future husband than it looks. Kobeni's life begins. It gets a little more interesting as she has a fiancé, sister-in-law, and not to mention about a crazy sister. Number 6 is Kokoro Connect. Kukuri Connect is an anime adaptation of the Japanese light novel series written by Sadanatsu Anda and illustrated by Shiro Mizakana. The story centers on high school students facing many supernatural phenomena that force them to reveal secrets that will test their bond with each other. The series includes 11 volumes published by Enter Brand between January 2010 and September 2013, of which the manga adaptations have been published by Enter Brand and Kadokawa Shoten. The anime adaptation itself aired in summer 2012 with 13 episodes in total. The story will revolve around 5 high school students: Taichi Yaegashi, Iori Nagase, Himeko Inaba, Yoshifumi Aoki, and Yui Kiriyama. They are members of the Student Cultural Research Club, where they have to face various supernatural phenomena that change the senses in their daily lives, all seem caused by a vague entity that calls itself Heartseed. Number 5 is Haven't You Heard I'm Sakamoto? Haven't You Heard I'm Sakamoto, or in the Japanese title Sakamoto Dasuka, is an anime adaptation of a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Nami Sano. This manga follows a high school student who has a reputation as the coolest among the others. The anime adaptation aired in spring 2016 with 12 episodes in total. The story centers on Sakamoto, a man who's very popular and looks cool, a genius boy whom every student likes. With the very strange situations he faces, Sakamoto always manages to emerge in absolute perfection and as a result makes himself appear cooler. Number 4 is Seitoka Yakuindomo. Seitoka Yakuindomo is an anime with a slice of life comedy genre set in high school. The anime is an anime adaptation of a Japanese 4-panel manga series written and illustrated by Tozen Ujie, which ran in Kodansha's magazine special from May 2007 to June 2008. Then was transferred to Kodansha's weekly shonen magazine in July 2008. The TV series adaptation aired in summer 2010. Then, in winter 2014, this anime got a second season, both with 13 episodes in total. The plot follows a new student at Ozai Academy named Takatoshi Suda. At first, Ozai Academy was an all-girls school, but due to a problem, the school turned into a mixed school. Suda, who is one of the few male students at the school, is immediately recruited as a student council member on his first day. It can be said he has been forced to join the student council. The story follows Suda, who becomes a student council member and interacts with students or the student council who are all crazy and out of control. Number 3 is Grand Blue. Grand Blue is an anime adaptation of a Japanese manga series written by Kenji Inoue and illustrated by Kimitake Yoshioka, which began serialization in Kodansha Zenin manga magazine Good Afternoon in April 2014 and has been collected in 15 tankobon volumes as of May 2020. The manga series is also published digitally in English by Kodansha USA under the Kodansha Comics imprint. Iori Kitahara looks forward to his new life on the Izu Peninsula, where he'll start his college life there, living in a room above his uncle's diving shop, Grand Blue. It all started when he meets a group of local diving clubs. Even though it has the name Diving Club, what they mostly do is drinking, partying, and doing various absurd things. Despite his attempts to distance himself from the group, Iori quickly swept up in their behavior, while his cousin tries to show him the magic of diving into the ocean and sea. Number 2 is Minami K. Minami K is an anime adaptation of a Japanese manga series by Koharu Sakuraba, creator of Kyo no Go no Ni. The series was serialized in the weekly Japanese manga magazine Weekly Young Magazine in March 2004. The slice of life comedy focuses on the everyday life of 3 sisters: Haruka Minami, a strict and diligent girl, then Kana Minami, an agile girl, and lastly, Chiaki Minami, the younger sibling who has a sharp tongue. Living without adult supervision, they'll share household activities, such as cooking and washing clothes. Number 1 is Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun. Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun, or in the Japanese title Gekkan Shoujo Nozaki-kun, is an anime adaptation of a 4-panel romantic comedy manga, written and illustrated by Izumi Tsubaki. which begins releasing online at Gengan Online and has been published in physical and digital releases of shoujo romance girly. The story begins with a girl named Chio Sakura who likes someone named Umetaro Nozaki. All the misunderstandings started when Chio confesses her love to Nozaki, which in the end, Chio's intentions are misunderstood by Nozaki. Then, one by one, the misunderstandings start. Even though it starts from a misunderstanding, Chio finally gets close to Nozaki, but in the end, Nozaki is never sensitive to Chio's feelings. Well, that's a list of the best less of comedy anime part 2. Is there any of your favorite anime on the list? If there is, write in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and share this video to your friends as much as you can. Thanks a lot for watching and see you guys in the next video. Bye!